There we are live on Winning Roles with Brian. And today I want you to play the role of successful real estate investor, right? We all want to play that role. We want to play the role of profitable business owner. So write those two roles down. Profitable business owner, so you own a profitable business, and successful real estate investor. Okay, so you want to play that role of success. That means you're making money, you're running a professional business. How do you get to those roles, though? Is you play a role that I like to call trained professional. So trained professional. So if you are a well-trained professional, you know what you need to do, and that is this. Okay, what is the secret of success? What's the secret of success in any business, in anything in life? In anything in life, the secret of success is stick to the steps, stick to the scripts. A lot of things that you do have scripts involved. And then 3 is stick to your schedule. So you need to, if you have a goal in your life, let's say you have a goal of meeting someone new. You went through a divorce, you want to meet someone new. So you would create steps. You would write down a whole bunch of to-do items. Would you, get out and join the church social group? Would you join a singles? Would you go on some of those match.com? You would create a plan, what is a plan anyway? It's a bunch of action steps, right? So you're going to write out a whole bunch of action steps. Then I want you to put them in chronological order. Now, who's already done this for your real estate success? Us. It's in your what to do and what to say and what to do system. It's in your what to do manual. Remember, you got your what to say manuals. Those are all the scripts, but then you got your what to do manuals, and that is all the steps. So you've got your quick start daily plan, which gives you all the steps to take in the first 30 days. So remember, that's in your what to do manual. It's called the quick start daily plan. And it breaks it down, about an hour for each day that you put in, and however much you can get done. So that lays it all out. But then on each deal, the most important single sheet of paper I ever created is called the Creative Financing Step-by-Step Checklist. Sometimes I call it the Cash Flow Deal Step-by-Step Checklist. I used to call it the Pretty House Deal Step-by-Step Checklist. It's got 36 steps on it, and you need to know, you don't want to miss those steps. So I want you to print off a bunch of those. It's in the forms folder in your what to say and what to do system. And I want you to put one sheet at one of those in every file folder you do. That will make you a competent professional. That will make you a well-trained professional because you will be following proven steps. That's the problem. You say, I want to be a pro, I want to be an excellent professional, I want to be a focused professional at whatever I'm trying to do. But if you've never been trained, you don't know what steps to take. And that's the problem. So if you're just kind of casting about and trying trial and error and making a bunch of mistakes and sort of trying to learn from your mistakes instead of learning from someone who's already made all those mistakes and has sort of come up with a proven formula, that's the fastest way to success. So that's why you want to follow, the what to say, what to do system, because that has all the steps in it and it has all the scripts, which is your second step to the secret of success, sticking to the scripts. Now, you also know that these are the best scripts ever written to execute the real estate business because I wrote them all myself and I've spent 20 years rewriting them. Every time we come out with a new version, I rewrite all the scripts, I go through them all again, and I fine tune and I hone them so much. And plus I was a screenwriter for 7 years in Hollywood. So I got really good at writing how people talk. So you just couldn't find a better perfect storm to create your scripts and your steps because I'm the massive thinker brain of the century. My dad was an electrical engineer. Both my brothers were electrical engineers. My one sister was a chemical engineer. My other sister was a chiropractor. And I'm the real estate investor in the family. And I don't want to tell you how much money more that I make than them. But real estate is just a very lucrative way to go if you figure out the steps, if you follow proven steps and scripts. And then what's the third thing that you got to stick to be successful is your schedule. And that's where I want you to just, if you don't have a schedule posted on the wall that has 5 hours of when you're going to work, then, that's something you need to do. So get a schedule written out, and if you can do 2 or 3 hours on a Saturday, that is when you can get the most done. It's when people will pick up the phone the most. It's when they're kind of a little bit more relaxed to talk about. A lot of times if they have their house posted on Zillow, they're thinking, oh gee, I hope I get some calls this Saturday, so, and maybe I could even sell my house this weekend. And that's what you're all about, buying their house that weekend. So Saturday is the best day we have found traditionally. So if you could call from 10 to noon or 10 to 1 on Saturdays, you're not even going to have that many calls to make. Usually all the calls you have to make, you can finish in an hour, but you can always do more calling. You can do outbound opening calls anytime, including, don't forget landlords, because landlords are juicy targets and you have an unlimited number of them pretty much in most cities. There's 1,000 of them every month or more in a lot of cities. And then a new 1,000, then, you know, in a couple of months, because all new houses are for rent, all those were rented. So you've got a huge wealth of landlords, and it's amazing how many of those landlords wouldn't mind getting rid of some of their properties and maybe doing something with seller financing and working with you. If you impress them that you are a professional and that they like you, build rapport. Don't forget to use your bio. Okay. Sometimes I don't talk about your bio enough, but I hope you have a really well-written bio and that you say just so you know a little bit about me, or just so you know a little bit about us, and then you lay out your bio. We've lived in this area for, over 20 years. We love Arizona. We both were realtors, and Lynette sold new homes. I have a really long bio. If you want to hear the long one, and sometimes people do. Sometimes, you're just kind of chatting it up and the person's relaxed and it's a Saturday and they're telling you about the house, and then you start talking about their dog and then you want to tell them about yourself. So sometimes I give them the long version, especially, older folks or something, retired people. They don't mind sitting and chatting, and they want to hear your story. Okay. So great Monday morning, Doris. So great to see you on. I got a call the other day from a seller. Okay. Arv 110 asking, I'm guessing that's 95,000 or best offer. Have to look at property next week in another state. Okay, Doris, submit this deal on our summer deal contest, and let's see if we can get you a prize. Could I still try to get seller financing? Can I get help with offer and contract? Yes, send it to me. Send me your lead sheet with the address and as all your notes. The more notes you guys have, the more I can make a good call. Oh yes, happy Father's Day, everybody. All you fathers out there. Oh, I was actually going to talk about that a little bit. Guys, your father teaches you roles to play. And that's the thing, your parents teach you roles because you can't help but use them for role models. They're your first people where they're between you and the world, and how they deal with the world kind of teaches you how you're supposed to deal with the world. So do they deal with the world in kind of an angry way, or a very loving way, or a gentle way, or what's their approach on the world? Okay. And now you can see Lynette, her mom had 10 kids. So her mom was kind of like, go, go, go. And that's Lynette. She's go, 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 fast metabolism all the time. My dad was a big thinker brain engineer, so I kind of think like that. But also my mom, she was very outgoing and gregarious and a great talker. And so I'm kind of a good mix. I got some of the best and some of the worst of both of them, like you did, of your parents. And so think about the roles your parents taught you. Now, hopefully, one of your parents taught you to be a good communicator or a great communicator. That would be fantastic, because that's a very, very useful tool. One of my old gurus used to say, what's the most well-paid occupation on the planet? Flapping your lips. Okay. I mean, just talking, and especially in the real estate world, talking with the right scripts. So stick to the steps, stick to the scripts, and stick to your schedule. And I have no hesitancy in saying, guys, you have the best steps and best scripts. I'm just so detailed. I learned from the best, and then I made it so much more detailed than they had it, because that's the way my brain works. So the detail in our what to say and what to do system is astonishing, and you will crave it as you're going through deals, because every little thing you need to remember to do is in there. So have a lot of confidence that you can do this. You can stick to the steps, you can stick to the scripts, and you can stick to your schedule. with our great What to Say and What to Do system. And so make sure you have that training. You're relying on that training. And going back to the What to Do manual, if you haven't looked at that lately, and go back to the one online on ourwolfpack.com, because that's a much more updated version. If you have a hard copy, that might be an older version. Okay, so awesome, great. Thank you guys. Thank you, Doris, for all your great comments, and thank you for talking about a deal. Hey, Lacey. Oh, who else? Isabel's here. Are you in the wrong place? What? No, you're in the right place. Also went to auction, 70% equity property. Bank is buying back to bidders. Okay, you know what, Doris? Just turn these deals into me. Let me look at them, and then we'll see what we've got. Okay, happy Monday, Isabel. Great to see you. Transaction engineer. That's a good way to put it too. And I always say confident professional or well-trained professional. That's that's right along the same lines, guys, as a transaction engineer. And you know what? Put an adjective in front of that. Transaction engineer is the role. Okay, but you always got to put an adjective in front of your role to tell you how to play that role. So what would be a good thing? A diligent transaction engineer, a motivated transaction engineer, a focused transaction engineer. All those are great. Hi, you sent me a text and email. Oh, great. Awesome, Lacey. You guys know you have my email and text and all that stuff. Good morning. Blessed Monday. Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Always lots to say. 9,500? No. Doris, the ARV is 110,000 and they want to sell it for 9,500, like $10,000. It must be either just falling down or, need to be just flattened. I'm guessing you're saying 95,000 there, but just send me the deal. And guys, again, I'm opening this up. You can send me deals. We have our summer deal contest going on right now. So anybody, I don't care if this is the first time you've seen me, you can go ahead and send me a deal, and all you got to do is email me the deal and then once you email me the deal, then I want you to text me, and then I will know it's there, because sometimes you know how emails are. All right, so go ahead. I'm putting it in here. What scripts? I joined late. Where do you get the scripts? Okay, the scripts, the best scripts on the planet are in the What to Say and What to Do system. Okay, and then we have specific scripts for all 7 types of deals. So there's 7 ways that you can buy and sell houses. Flipping is just 1 out of 7. It's number 4. It's rehab, we call it. But my favorite kind of deal is when you're working with sellers and getting monthly payments, seller financing or subject to, and that's the scripts. The most important script in the whole business, guys, is what? It's the seller financing closing call script. So that is a 2.5 page long script, and that will get you nothing down deals. If you're talking to the right sellers who are motivated, that will get you houses nothing down for very reasonable payments where you have a $500 a month spread. That's the goal. Get into these houses for closing costs, collect a big non-refundable option deposit of $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, and walk away with a $500 ongoing passive income. That's the goal. 2 landlords in Detroit, Michigan, duplex, free and clear, will seller finance. Those are great cities. Look at where Lacey is targeting, boys and girls. Those are cities where you can find nice houses between 50 and 150 and collect rents like $1,200 to $1,500 on these houses. It's shocking. We have a $50,000 property in Detroit. We're getting $1,200 a month. So that's where the scripts are. Hey, you know what? If you want more information, Quaj, is that how are you saying Quajo? Just go ahead and text me or text me at that phone number, and I can talk to you more. This is my number to text me at, and again, that's my email at The Wolf Couple. Then text me, let me know that you got it. Okay. Kojo, awesome. Kojo, cool. So Kojo, come. I'm here every Monday and Friday at this same time, about 8:30 Pacific time. So we're always here Monday, Friday, and we give away lots of free prizes. And if you just want to call some FSBOs out of Zillow and turn them in, you could win a system. Maybe I'll even give you the What to Say and What to Do system if you don't have it, although that's unlikely because that's our best system. That's our core system. Now we have a lot of other systems. Go to thewolfcouple.com, and if you go to the Wolf Shop, you can go in there and look at all those systems. That's what we're giving away for prizes for our summer contest. So great to see everybody today. All right, so let's play winning roles. Let's play successful real estate investor by starting by playing well-trained professional. And a well-trained professional sticks to the steps, sticks to the scripts, and sticks to their schedule. And remember, all the steps, 36 steps to every deal, is laid out on that one sheet of paper called the Creative Financing Step-by-Step Checklist, or Cash Flow Step-by-Step Checklist. All right, so what's our affirmation for today? Is I am a well-trained professional. Okay, I'm a well-trained professional. All right, 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And remember, motion creates emotion, so you got to say it with some energy and enthusiasm. Okay, I'm a well-trained professional. 1, 2, 3. I'm a well-trained professional. I'm a well-trained professional. I'm a well-trained professional. Yeah, you guys really are. Stick with me and I'll keep training you up. Okay, 3 deep breaths. Nice deep breath in. Remember, do your deep breathing during the day. Anytime you need a little pick-me-up, 3 deep breaths. Take in a deep breath, hold it a little bit, and then exhale. And one more. That's always very invigorating. Gets your blood pumping, gets your juices flowing. All right, great job today. All right, I'll see you guys here on Friday at the same time. Until then, what are you going to do? I know today was kind of long. We bounced around on a lot of topics, but there's gold here, so stick with it. So I will see you on Friday. Until then, you're going to keep expecting success. That's my motto. You're going to keep getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple. And Lynette's motto, take action.